front's all together. We're starting to build it now. What we're doing now is we're making the air ducts for the front bumper, as the race car is completely different to the street car. So these need to be made custom. This is the process. Here's the air scoop. We've moulded this to the front of the bumper, and that's going to fit into our radiator air shroud. This is the passenger side. This is the driver's side. With the new air duct, there it joins. Once we make the adaptation, this is where it joins to the radiator air shroud. This new piece here is to block off the air from the front side of the radiator, so the air travels from the inside to the outside. This is where the 997 race car differs from the 996. Here is the factory 996 radiator and fan assembly that we've modified to fit the 997, and here is the custom air shroud for the radiator itself. This now is going to get modified for an air inlet, because on the 997 race car is completely different to the 996 twin turbo. The air enters from the front and not the back, so we've had to modify everything and change everything. Also, the factory car itself has air conditioning. The race car doesn't, so there's no provisions for any of this. We've had to make it. The shroud that we made. This is the air inlet from the front side of the bumper. Now we're going to join the two together. Now here's the radiator scoop that we made that attaches to the front bumper from the other side. That we've made. This is a picture of it from the back, and here's the air scoop as it picks the air up from the front of the bumper. This is us making a air deflector plate for the front of the bumper so it works correctly. At high speeds you can't have air getting into the wrong places. It'd be a major problem. This is the start of the process. Here's Kit preparing the bumper itself. New air deflector plate to the bumper. He'll clamp it in place and it'll stay here until it's dry, and then we'll final fit it to the car so the air path is correct. The way you see it in the car, this piece fits directly to the center radiator, so that all the air flows through the center radiator, up through the bumper and over the hood for downforce. Gas filler. It's part of the factory hood. This is a hood from a factory race car, modified and made to fit the fenders.
Yeah, because on this side you're catching the wrong side of the radiator.
Here's the central air vent that we were making this morning, all the way up to the radiator. Front bumper tow hook. This is to fit in the factory bodywork. Once again, this is a 996, not a 997, and nothing lines up, so we're having to make it. Here this piece pivots outwards, so you can tow the car, and then it goes back into its location. This is the start of it. Now we have to make it look pretty and function properly. Just have to put those lights in. Everything's fitted in the front. There's the air ducts, the center radiator. Here we have the mini ECUs that we made for the drop down voltage to make the LED lights work on a 996. And the opening for the lights, the race car doesn't have it, so the snap-in connector for the lights doesn't really exist, so we're making it. to accept the factory light, and it clips in and fastens as factory. We have all the radiators finished, all the brackets finished, all the 997 lights in and wired with the air conditioning lines, all made custom, and all the fuel evaporative equipment in the front of the fender. Everything fits. Custom air shrouds for the radiators and all the extensions for the hoses. Everything's in. Now we have the complete fuel evaporative system fitting from the 996 fitted to the 997 fenders. Hopefully everything works out. Everything should be 100%. This is the driver's side, same thing again. All the radiator air shrouding, all the custom brackets for the radiators, 997 lights and air conditioning, all form fitted to fit the 997 fenders. And then here we have the factory 996 twin turbo washer, tank and pumps all installed on these 997 fenders.
It's food, y'all. Yeah.